Pat Boone recently opened up about the final chat he had with his dear friend, Elvis Presley. In a recent chat, Pat Boone spilled the beans about his final talk with the legendary Elvis Presley, who left us in 1977 at just 42. If you were curious about it, watch this video. So, Pat Boone and Elvis Presley, they were like buddies back in the 1950s when they were both hitting it big in the music scene. Even though they had different vibes, Boone was the clean-cut guy, and Elvis was the wild rock and roller. They got along well and respected each other. They first met in the mid-50s and clicked because of their shared love for music. One cool thing that happened was when Boone covered Elvis's hit Don't Be Cruel in 1956. Boone put his own spin on it, making it more pop, and both versions became hits. It just showed how versatile the song and the artists were. Despite the media trying to make them look like rivals, Boone and Presley were actually pals. They'd go to each other's concerts and hang out. It's pretty cool how they supported each other in an industry that can be pretty competitive. As time went on, they kind of went their separate ways. Boone did acting and TV stuff, and Elvis continued being a legend until he passed away in 1977. So, yeah, Pat Boone and Elvis Presley were more than just musical acquaintances. They were friends who respected each other's talents, showing that even in the wild world of 1950s rock and roll, friendships could still thrive. Pat Boone and Elvis Presley's initial meeting can be traced back to the mid-1950s, thanks to the efforts of DJ Bill Randle. Randle, a key player in promoting emerging musical talents, orchestrated their introduction. Boone recounted the encounter in interviews, providing insights into their first meeting. Randle, well aware of the burgeoning popularity of both Boone and Presley, set the stage for their meeting at an airport. Boone shared that Randle tipped him off at the airport, mentioning that there would be a new kid accompanying him at an upcoming event. This marked the beginning of their connection. At the time, Elvis Presley hadn't yet attained the legendary status he would later achieve. However, Boone had already spotted Presley's name on a jukebox in Dallas, piquing his interest. Intrigued, Boone attended the event where he witnessed Presley's early performance, which initially featured him singing hillbilly songs. Boone's surprise grew when he finally met Presley backstage. In various interviews, Boone affectionately referred to Presley as a scared young kid who hadn't yet secured a major hit record. This meeting in the mid-1950s laid the foundation for a lasting friendship between the two. Their friendship extended beyond the stage as they shared moments in the entertainment industry and aspects of their personal lives. Boone often speaks warmly about the impact that Elvis Presley had on him, highlighting the genuine connection that emerged from their initial meeting orchestrated by DJ Bill Randle. The mid-1950s encounter not only marked the beginning of a friendship, but also set the stage for the convergence of two influential figures in the music industry. Pat Boone is an American all-around entertainer who made a name for himself in the late 1950s. Born on June 1, 1934, in Jacksonville, Florida, he's known for his versatile talents as a singer, actor, and author. Boone's musical career took off with a series of hits in the late 50s and early 60s, and he quickly became one of the leading pop stars of that era. Some of his well-known songs include Love Letters in the Sand, April Love, and Ain't That a Shame. Boone's smooth-voiced and wholesome image contributed to his popularity during a time when the music scene was undergoing significant changes. In addition to his success in music, Pat Boone ventured into acting and starred in various films during the 1950s and 1960s. He was a familiar face on television as well, showcasing his talent and charisma across multiple entertainment platforms. Boone's career has spanned several decades, and he remains an influential figure in the entertainment industry. Beyond his contributions to music and film, he's also recognized for his religious beliefs and conservative viewpoints. Throughout his journey, Boone has maintained a consistent presence in the public eye, participating in various projects and endeavors. His enduring popularity and impact on American entertainment, make him a noteworthy figure in the cultural landscape. Pat Boone's legacy extends beyond his artistic achievements, and his multifaceted career showcases a blend of talent, charisma, and resilience that has left a lasting mark on the world of entertainment. Boone fondly reminisced about crossing paths with the king of rock and roll back in 1995, as he shared with Fox News. This memorable meeting went down in Cleveland, Ohio, where the former teen pop sensation was rocking a sock hop for a sea of excited kids. The whole shindig was masterfully hosted by the renowned DJ Bill Randle. Boone spilled the beans on how he bumped into Presley. Apparently, Randle caught up with him at the airport and dropped the bomb that a fresh face would be joining them at the gig. Elvis was found dead in his Graceland crib on August 16, 1977. They rushed him to the hospital, but sadly, he was declared gone. Boone, the second highest charting artist in the late 1950s, had Elvis's parting words etched in his memory, as Variety reported. The singer earned the 9th spot in Variety's Top 40 Artists 1955 to 95 list. Born in Jacksonville, Florida, USA, in June 1934, as per IMDb, Boone received education at David Lipscomb College, North Texas State College, and Columbia University. Back in the day, Boone hosted a teenage talent show on the airwaves and TV in Nashville, Tennessee. His debut professional recording was cut in 1995. Throughout the years, Boone cranked out some real bangers like Moody River, Speedy Gonzales, and Bernadine. Plus, in the swinging 1950s and 1960s, he rocked the silver screen in a bunch of flicks. Boone tied the knot with Shirley Boone in 1953, and they were inseparable until her passing in 2019, leaving behind 4 kiddos. As for his buddy Presley, biography notes that the king has held onto his status as one of the globe's all-time music icons even after shuffling off this mortal coil. Back in the day, Presley wasn't a big shot yet, but Boone had already spotted his name on the jukebox down in Dallas. Boone got curious when he witnessed Presley belting out some hillbilly tunes. However, backstage, he got a bit of a shock. He painted a picture of Presley as a nervous young dude who hadn't hit the big time with the record yet. The dynamic pair eventually clicked and became tight pals. Their friendship stood the test of time, with Boone mentioning their last meetup in July 1977. Boone reminisced about that encounter, mentioning how Presley popped up, and the two chatted it up for a few minutes. "I've got a picture of that meeting," Boone then added, and he looked like he gained weight, which he had. Boone, the second biggest chart-topping artist of the late 1950s, would carry with him Elvis's final message. When Presley found out that Boone and his crew were headed to Orlando instead of Sin City, he had a specific message for his buddy. He said, "You're going to Orlando. That's the wrong way, man," Boone expressed. He turned to his buddies and said, "This man is always going the wrong way." And I said, "It depends on where you're coming from." What do you love about Pat Boone and Elvis Presley's friendship? We'd really love to hear your comments, stories, and opinions. Feel free to share your answers and thoughts in the comment section below. Thanks for tuning in to this video. If you enjoyed watching, don't forget to give it a like and thumbs up. Also, make sure to subscribe for more content like this. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video. We look forward to seeing you there.